Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay and today I'm sharing with you guys my recommendations for the Credo Beauty Friends and Family 20% off sale, which only happens once a year and it ends, what month is it? October? It ends October 25th at 12 a.m. So I'm not sure if this video is going to be up today, Saturday, or tomorrow, Sunday, but either way, very limited time to shop if you guys were interested. So I'm going to share everything that I recommend from Credo Beauty. Ton of stuff here, so I'm going to go pretty quickly through it all, and if you ever just get lost or just want to check the description, I will have everything linked and listed there. Before we get into it, if you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you, and let's try to get this video to 300 likes. Where are my thumbs? 300 likes, so give this video a thumbs up. But let's get started. I think I'm going to go ahead and begin with skincare today. So as I mentioned, I do have a little something from every category here just because I've tried so many things from Credo Beauty. They're actually one of the first clean beauty retailers I ordered from, I believe. It might have been that or Petit Vour, but I've been using their site for the longest time, so I've tried a ton of their products. I want to recommend to you guys what's actually worth your money. So to begin, I have two cleansers I want to mention. First is one that I've been loving from Herbivore, Pink Cloud Creamy Jelly Cleanser. Comes in a really nice glass bottle, super gentle. I don't use this to take off my makeup, but I love it in the morning. Beautiful light rose scent to it. They actually have a set on Credo, which comes with a full size of this and a couple other products from Herbivore, which I thought was really fun. If you're curious about this, you might want to try out that set. And then next is one from Kinship, which is a newer brand to Credo, sort of more affordable in terms of Credo skincare. This is called their Naked Papaya Gentle Enzyme Face Cleanser. I use this occasionally if I want more exfoliation. I still find that it is really gentle though, and I feel like their packaging is super cute. So this is another one of my favorite cleansers. In terms of SPF, I also really love the SPF from Kinship, the brand I just mentioned, called their Self-Reflect Probiotic Moisturizing Sunscreen SPF 32. Now this does have a slight pearl to it, can be a little bit dewier. I feel like the white cast fades away pretty good. So if you want to pick up a sunscreen, I do recommend this one. If you have more oily skin, you might not love the finish of this since it just is more of a moisturizing base, and it has a really nice light vanilla scent to it, so this I reach for a ton. Now for serums, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my last year Credo recommendations, but I still love this. I've gone through a couple bottles of it. It's the Native Core Raw Nurture PM treatment. Now I do like the AM treatment, I just find it pills a little bit, so I would stick with the PM one. This one just has some great ingredients, and the texture is almost like a combination between a moisturizer and a serum. It just works really well on my skin, and I do notice that my skin is looking healthier when I'm using this. So basically this claims to hydrate, plumps, exfoliates, and improve skin tone. So sort of like an all-in-one treatment. For under eye care, I love Pi Skincare. Honestly, anything from this brand. I also really wanted to recommend their creamy cleanser. I love that. It's so gentle, especially in the winter when my skin gets a little bit dry. Their rosehip oil is amazing. Great brand if you have sensitive skin or you just want effective skincare. So their gentle eye cream is no different. Really nice, just lightweight, gentle eye cream if you have sensitive eyes, and it works really beautifully under makeup. All right, I'm making good time here. For moisturizer, this one I just recently tried, the Alpine Beauty Plant Genius Melt Moisturizer. This is the perfect medium between something that's heavy and something that's light. So if you just like a kind of in-between moisturizer, you would like this. It's still hydrating and moisturizing enough where I don't feel like my skin is dry, but it's not too heavy, works well under makeup, and it has just a very light scent to it. I just love the texture of this, and I reach for this a ton. Moving right along to masks, one that I absolutely love. It is on the pricier side. From Odacite, it's the Synergie Immediate Skin Perfecting Beauty Mask. Remember I tried a sample of this and was immediately wowed by it, which really doesn't happen a ton when I'm trying out a mask. So of course I wanted to get the full size of it. This I believe has some charcoal in it. It's not too drying. I feel like it's just a great all-in-one type of treatment mask. If I feel like I just want a mask but I'm not necessarily sure how my skin is feeling, I'll just go with this one because it seems to do well either way, whether I have breakouts or I just want to get the pores cleaned or even my skin tone out. I like this. It is completely powdered in here, So you do mix in a little bit of water or toner, whatever you want. And then another one, which is like specifically my favorite for blemishes. This is the Red Algae Mask. This stuff is so good. I did a collab with them, I'm pretty sure last year, probably around this time is when I did that. And I absolutely love the scent of this. Is like so cleansing. It's sort of like minty eucalyptusy. Really beautiful. If you have like blemish, acne prone, oily skin, you would love this because it really like gets the job done and has your skin feeling fresh. Next is another mask I would recommend more for blemish prone, oily skin, or if you just have some maskne like I do. This is the Kinship Mint Mud Deep Pore Detox Mask. It's a really beautiful like light green color to it. Smells like sort of like mint ice cream, but not too overwhelming. Works well, is on the more affordable side of Credo skincare, and it's just been a go-to for me. All right, let's move into makeup. I have a primer to start with. This is actually a sample size. It's the Grown Alchemist Anti-Pollution Primer. So this has prebiotic peptide anti-pollution shield complex, which this texture is super interesting. It comes out looking like it's a silicone primer, but is more lightweight feeling than that. I'm not sure how to describe it. It's pretty much just like a prepping primer. I wouldn't say it's necessarily super like smoothing or mattifying or hydrating. It's sort of just like a good combination of all those things. So this I really enjoy. It's really gentle on the skin. I think the packaging is cute. So I definitely reach for this. There's not a ton of clean primers that I really enjoy. So this one surprised me. Moving on, I only have one foundation to recommend because I've tried so many foundations that have just not lived up to my standards personally because they haven't worn well or just a plethora of other problems. So the other foundation that I've stuck by and is always a go-to for me, I use it all the time, the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. You guys probably saw this coming. Really love the lightweightness. I have this on my skin now. It's so dependable. When I reach for this, I know that it's gonna look good. No matter if it's summer, winter, how my skin's doing, it's just so versatile. I feel like it's a lightweight, more dewy finish, but you can mattify it, which is what I love about it. Like I have powder on now and it's not too much. So this is great and classic for me. And then if I were to pick a concealer, I would go with the Ilia one because this works under my eyes and on blemishes. More of a medium lighter coverage concealer, but it doesn't accentuate dryness, looks beautiful on blemishes under the eyes. It sets well, and it's just another product I feel like is very dependable. I've gone through a couple tubes of this and it's something I reach for. For powder, of course, the Ilia Soft Focus Finishing Powder. Ilia for base is honestly my favorite that I've tried. I've tried a ton of foundations on Credo and nothing has really like stuck with me to the point where I use it a lot, but these have been for sure. This is super smooth, airbrush looking. You guys have heard me talk about this for probably the whole time I've had this channel, so you guys know I love it and it's awesome. For bronzer, I would have to go with the Kosas Sun Show Moisturizing Bronzers. These are really pretty because they almost look like a cream on the skin. So especially for winter, they just look really natural. They do come in 3 shades. I use light, here's medium, and then they also have the deep shade, which is very red undertones. Same in the medium. The light seems to be a little bit more neutral, but this I have on my cheeks. It looks really natural and I don't know what else to say about it. I think it's an interesting moisturizing formula, and I don't see a lot of like baked bronzer products in clean beauty that are similar to this. So yeah, I do really enjoy this one and would recommend it if you can find a shade that works for you and you're looking for a bronzer. I forgot to mention that I'm also going to be talking about my wish list from the Credo sale, so stay tuned till the end for that. But before we do that, let's move on to some cheek products. Oh, I have one more base product actually. This is new to me, the Ritual Day Feel. This is their Conceal and Cover, which I just recently tried and was so like blown away by. I've heard a lot of good things. It took me a while to try this, which I should have just tried it sooner. It's so nicely pigmented and not like oily. I feel like a lot of concealers, especially if you're trying to conceal a blemish, will sort of slip off of the skin, but this is one of those, like, it's thicker but still looks so beautiful and skin-like. I used it to cover blemishes. I also took my sponge today and just went over the Ilia foundation to boost the coverage, and it looks beautiful. I'm so impressed by this, so amazing. For blush, I have 2 cream recommendations and 1 powder. My first cream are the Juice Beauty Last Looks Cream Blush. I have the shade Flush here, which is my absolute favorite. And I also have this shade, which is called Orange Blossom. These are on the dewier side, but they go beautifully over powder. Another one of my longtime favorites that are just always a like frequently used product in my collection. They just add a really nice glow to the cheeks and they don't wear off. The pigment is beautiful. I use these either with a sponge or a brush and I just love them. Another similar formula are the Tower 28 Last Looks. That's not what it's called. Beach Please tinted cream colors. I have Magic Hour and Golden Hour. Magic Hour is my favorite for my skin tone. These are probably, I would say, more pigmented than the Juice Beauty ones, so you have to be careful. But same criteria, they go well over powder. They're dewy. I wouldn't say as dewy as the Juice Beauty ones, but really pretty, just cream wash color. And then my powder recommendation is sort of like a highlight and a blush in one. It's the Antonym Highlighting Blush Cheek Crush. These are pricey, so I would always say pick them up on the sale if you're going to purchase them. I want to try out their blushes because I love this baked formula. So glowy. I had this as sort of like a blush topper and highlight today, and the packaging is bamboo and just feels really luxurious. It is a bit clunky, but I can get over it. Before we move on to eyes, let me quickly do lip treatments because I have a couple here. First are two products from Henne Organics. I have the lip mask and the tinted lip treatment. These are so good. This lip mask, it has like a little bit of a yellow tint to it, which it does show up on your lips, so I only really use this at night. But it's super intense and hydrating. It has more of like an oily finish, but I still feel like it stays on your lips. And then my other favorite is the Henne Organics. The name of this is totally worn off, but it's this like pink tinted lip balm. It's really looking not its best because I've used this so much. I love a tinted lip balm, especially for the winter if I want to like keep my lips hydrating but want a little bit of color. Really great formulas, and the packaging is just a little luxurious. And then I had to mention the Beneath Your Mask Remedy Conditioning Lip Balm. This is like a shea butter base, super moisturizing. It does melt into an oil, but this I just really love for when my lips are super dry and need some therapy. I also really recommend the Beneath Your Mask Skin Souffle. I forgot to bring that down. It's on my bedside table right now, but it's so rich and hydrating if you have dry skin or sensitive skin or want something like a really luxurious body treatment. Definitely get that. Amazing brand, amazing owner, and she just makes freaking flawless products. And then I just wanted to quickly recommend the Kosas Sport Lip Balm as well because it's just a simple, I have the clear one and the tinted one. Personally, I don't love the tinted one. Kind of just stick with clear. I use this when I'm doing my makeup and just need some lip balm. For my eyeshadow recommendation, I really enjoy the PUIT Warm Palette. I think this is a really great overall palette that you can create so many looks with. You get these, this is the warm one by the way. They also have a cool one, which I'm thinking of picking up on the sale. So they have some warm tones, you get a brown, 3 metallics, and then these 2 big sort of just neutral shades. Great travel palette. The formulas are like, they seem way more expensive than they actually are. So I love the shades in that, and I think it's a really just well put together palette. And then next, if you guys saw my Ilia video testing these out, I really enjoyed them, especially the shade Hatch, which is this really pretty green gold. Definitely better than the Kosas 10-second eyeshadows. They do dry down to a powder and they stay a good amount of time. If you do sort of like touch your eyelid a lot, they seem to flake a little bit, but if you just leave them alone, they do wear really well, and I think they have some pretty shades. And then my mascara recommendation has to be the Ilia one. Obviously, I'm going to repurchase this at the sale. This one has run out. I'm currently using a mini one. It's just the best mascara I've ever tried. Nothing has yet to beat it. Even the Kosas one, even though I love the effect and formula of it, it does smudge on me, so that one still doesn't even live up to this. I just really recommend this if you guys haven't tried it. Please do. They have a set actually of this, a full-size liner, and then you get a mini little eye tint, which is super fun if you guys wanted to try out that and maybe needed a restock. And it comes in this cute rubberized bag, which I actually just used for travel, and yeah, super cute little set. All right, lipsticks and lip glosses. 3 lipstick formulas. The Ilia Color Block lipstick. This is the shade Amber Light, really pretty pinky nude shade that I wear a ton, and that one is very pigmented. I'm super impressed with that. And the Kosas ones are a little bit more sheer and juicy. This is still satin, but this is like more of like a juicy satin. My personal favorite is Rose Water, which is like a cool tone pink. They can be worn sheer or built up depending on how you want. And then also Vegas, which is a like peachy nude. I'm not sure if they sell this, if this was like limited edition, but I will link below if I can find it. And then finally, one of the products I have on my lips is the Ritual Day Feel. These are called, they're forbidden lipsticks, and another new product that I've tried. This is the shade Pray, which is a very cool tone lilac shade, which I have on my lips now. Super unique. They're a bit drier, which I actually like because it's super easy to control. And then on top of that, I do have the Kosas Vegas just to make it a tad more wearable, since this is like very cool tone but pretty. And then for lip gloss, the Kosas Wet Oil lip glosses are still one of my favorites. I used up the other shade that I have, which is the light pink one. This is the shade Jaws, which is this super pretty red. And I also want to recommend the Tower 28 lip jellies. These are more like a lip balm formula. I feel like with both of these, they're very non-sticky and just comfortable to wear. The Tower 28 ones, they did just come out with a milky version, which I have yet to try, but that's on my little wish list. So these two are just great, comfortable, easy, everyday lip glosses. All right, now for my like fragrance and miscellaneous category. Two fragrances I really love from Credo, the Ellis Brooklyn Raven. This is my go-to fall scent. I love the packaging as well. It's very woodsy, but feminine as well. It's not like too far in being very smoky. Super pretty fragrance. I wear it all the time. Clearly I've gone through a lot of it. I also have their West fragrance, which is more like a summery type of scent, so this is my go-to for the cooler months. And then another great perfume company is Plur. They make these beautiful little bottles. This scent is so good. It's called Moab, I believe. Yes, Moab. They have a bunch of different scents. All of them seem to be pretty unisex. Like this one is just so complex. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's just a beautiful scent. So definitely check them out. I think they also have some samples on there, so love that. And then I had to mention the Kosas Sport Clean Serene Clean deodorant because I absolutely love it. It really does like stop you from actually smelling. Not a lot of clean deodorants work. And I love how this doesn't have like coconut oil in it, so it does not stain your clothes. It's lightweight. It has a ball applicator. Just a superior clean deodorant formula. They have this version, which is the scented one, and unscented. Both work well, but I prefer the scented one. And a supplement I've recently tried is the Moon Juice Super U, which has a bunch of ingredients for daily stress management. It has some adaptogens in there. Amla, Redola, Ashwagandha, Shatavardi. Definitely butchered that last one. Those capsules are really easy to swallow and it's just fun to take. I have tried Moon Juice before and they make really like high quality products, so I would recommend that. I believe they're having a set that has 3 of the Moon Juice supplements on Credo Beauty, so you might want to check that out if you're interested in something of that nature. And then the last 2 products I want to mention are actually tools. I don't often talk about tools that I use, so I thought these would be fun to include. These are from Plume. Their tweezers and their eyelash curler are definitely my favorite. These are super sharp and easy to use. And the eyelash curler is really nice and curls your eyelashes. I don't know what else to really say about it, but definitely great quality tools if you needed some basics. So lastly, let's talk about what I have on my wish list besides what I previously mentioned. So first is the Kosas Mini Wet Oil Lip Set. They have a set that has this shade, the like medium pink one, and the light pink one. Obviously I do already have this, so I'll probably pop that in a giveaway, but I wanted to repurchase those other 2 shades. And then another product I've been eyeing forever but I've yet to try are the Jillian Dempsey cheek tints. Heard great things about those. You can also use those on your eyes. I'm debating on what shade, but I feel like I've been like eyeing those forever. And then I want to try the Tower 28 SOS spray, which is a toner I've been eyeing as well. I believe the full size is like $28. I think it's super simple, but it's supposed to help sensitive skin. So that's piqued my interest. Another mist, which I've tried this from this brand before, but they just got like a rebrand and their packaging is stunning. It's the Ronabat Jasmine Mist. Like I mentioned, I tried this before and the smell of it is so good. If you don't like jasmine, you would not like this, but it's so incredibly beautiful and flora and floral. It just feels nice on the skin, so that's sort of like a little treat item. And then lastly, I wanted to pick up more scents. I wanted to pick up more shades of the Ritual Day Feel lipsticks because I love the formula. And that one, although it's gorgeous, it's not like the most wearable. So maybe I'll pick up like a red and a more like nude shade. So that was basically everything. There's probably tons of other stuff that I've been looking at. That's what I've narrowed it down to, and I might pick up some more sets or products to try out in videos for you guys. If you guys want me to try anything specifically, let me know below so I can order it and review it for you guys. Yeah, that was it. All right guys, that was it it for my Credo sale recommendations. Like I mentioned, the sale is ending very soon, so make sure you shop now. If you're interested in picking anything up, I will have the sale listed below with every single product that I mentioned. So please check there if you're interested in basically checking out any of these products. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.